any point decide that you don't want to have sex with nobody. You can decide if I want to go years, because I could have been at a point in my life. Hold on. I could have been at a point in my life.
Let him have it,
I was
sis.
out here doing whoever, whenever, because maybe I ain't had no guidance, maybe I ain't had no direction, maybe I ain't had.
If you're a virgin and you go into the dating world and say, I'm not giving my cookie up until I find my husband, that's one thing. But you cannot have offsprings and go into the dating world and tell a man taking you on dates. You want him to get your nails done. You want him to give you money.
Church.
You want him to pay your rent.
We going to
and
church
say,
in here today.
I am celibate.
Church.
That does not make sense.
Right.
You were supposed to tell that to your baby daddy. It does not work like that. You were supposed to tell your baby daddy, I want you to pay my bills, take care of me for the rest of my life, and in return, I will give you a child. I fucked that up too. I got a baby dad. But when I came back into the dating world, I was realistic. I was very realistic. I'm not telling no man get my nails and hair done, but I'm not giving you no coochie.
She said enough, right? She said enough. Because at the end of the day, that's how it should be. But just that simple that two people couldn't agree and disagree. Because you heard the crowd, yeah, you absolutely right, yeah. But that also shows that how people are not thinking. That shows how y'all are not thinking. Because if she is sitting there listening to that y'all agreeing with it, and y'all just jump sides as she come with her side. Because her side is knowledge, which that other person should have had, because it looked like she was older than her, but I could be wrong. So it's like, at this point, right? The ones who was agreeing with you, well, not even the ones who was agreeing with the lady who first started talking, and then you switch sides. How do you view yourself? It's like, do you view yourself a leader, a follower, somebody who knows what they're doing? Because if y'all just jumping sides and not really paying attention to where you felt like flawed, or you know you're flawed. Because think like y'all was just cheering for her like, yeah, you're absolutely right. But when Shorty put in perspective, and legit perspective, you're like, oh, yeah, she was wrong the whole time. It's like, at what point do y'all start reevaluating yourself? At what point? Because you seen it in action. Look, y'all was just cheering like, yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be feeling that way. We should be da-da-da. But then as somebody with some sense come up, because we can't say she's not going to be smart all the time, but the scenario would make sense the way she placed it. Because at the end of the day, guys cannot hide kids like women can hide kids. Like a woman can have a kid on a guy and it not be his, and as long as she got that guy to believe her, she can keep that going. But a guy can't come home with a kid and like, oh, it's your kid. That would be the unfair part about that scenario. So it's like, I don't be understanding. Like, I will sit there and cheer. Like, that would be legitimately cheering the bad side of the situation. And then when you hear the good side, you're like, yeah, that's actually the right move to make. It's like, yo, do you know the choices that you're making? Because if you knew the choices that you're making, you would listen to her and say, like the other lady. Because I ain't hear her saying, yes, queen, yes. They should. I'm sorry, but why does it seem like we just have to bow to y'all for some reason? Like, what's this whole... Because it's nothing wrong with it, I want to say, but then there is. Because at the end of the day, we have the strength to actually make things move, but you want us to bow to your whim and allow you to do whatever, and we accept the consequences of it. It's like, I don't think that's how that works. Don't think that's how that works. But if that's how y'all want it, y'all want it. Some of us is not going to, well, not some of us, a lot of us is not going to go for it. But that's not my place to say. Play with the fire the way you want to.